Hello everyone and welcome back to Chill Minecraft. This is episode 12. If you don't know what Chill Minecraft is or who I am Infused Arrow. And Chill Minecraft is kind of between, I guess, ASMR and gameplay to a degree. Where we just play on peaceful mode, we build up our little house together, and we have just a, chill time, as the title would suggest. Now, I have been made aware that in the previous episode, the Wandering Trader was very, very annoying. I agree. And I'm very glad that he's gone. He has been removed, and we no longer need to worry about him. Now, we actually have a few things to do in this episode, which I'm excited about. We're actually going to explore, which we haven't really done much of so far. We've kind of stuck around the same area for the most part, but I would like to try and obtain some dark oak, which will require us to leave the nest, as it were. And what we're going to do, right out the gate, is go ahead and make a map. This map is how we're going to find our way home. We're going to go stand in the middle of our little house here. Do that. Oh, actually, we're right on the edge of that chunk. But that is okay. What is that? Oh, it's my little sugarcane farm. Completely forgot what it was. Okay. So, we've completely emptied out our inventory. We have our diamond boots on in order to keep our feet safe. And we have a goal in mind. And we have our map now to find our way home. Now, I know I've searched a little whiles that way. And we managed to find the spruce biome. I think we've searched in that direction there. I don't think we've searched really much in this direction. I believe that the dark oak that we had so far came from the... Hello bees. Came from the pillager outpost. So this episode is going to be largely just us traveling through the wilderness, finding ourselves the wood that we need, and having a relatively chill time, recuperating from the annoyance that was the Wandering Trader in the last episode. I am going to be quiet in parts of this and just allow the sounds of Minecraft and running through and the music to kind of play. I will be talking in the more quieter bits where there's no music though. We will also, on our way, massacre every single cow that we see, just because I think that'll really heighten the calming experience, and because I desperately need weather. So let's go ahead and make our way up to the top of this mountain. Oh, this is our mending villager, right, okay. I thought we got one, but I couldn't remember where it was. A lot of sirens are going past my house right now. Hopefully that's not translating through into the microphone. Oh, wow. Okay. Very pretty. I think I see another village down there, the start of one at least. Another big hill over there. That would be a really cool place to put a house as well, honestly. Maybe one day we'll put a getaway home there. But alas, today we are journeying for dark oak. My poor ankles are going to be sore after that one. Ow. Little babies. Fortunately, you're not the livestock in which I need to kill. Otherwise, those babies would unfortunately witness a horrifying sight. Alright. So yeah, the main goals I have right now are be bamboo as well. Bamboo, dark oak, and leather. Those are our three main targets. I'm gonna head in this direction. This is honestly probably as further out as we've been, honestly. Oh, and cactus would be really good as well. We find a desert. So we can make some green stuff, Stay on brand. This is a cool little earth bridge thing. Alright. Oh. Where's my little character guy? Oh. I'm sure it'll work its way out. I'm sure it'll work out eventually. Yeah, no, our little player icon isn't on the map. I thought that was a feature on all maps, but apparently I am incorrect. We know it's in that direction there, so we just gonna head back in that way, and as long as we make it back to the cherry blossoms, it's west of us right now. If we make it back to the cherry blossoms, I'll know how to make my way back. So I guess we'll stick going east for now, just so we don't get too lost. Keep an eye out for any of the 3 biomes we need. There is a surprising lack of cows. Seen a lot of other livestock, but not cows. There's even a doggy. There's a doggy. Alright. This is a really pretty area as well. Maybe in my next playthrough I will try and build something with birch. Because the birch forests are always really, really nice areas to build. But I always like building around, the areas in which I'm going to get wood from actively. Ooh. Oh, I see a dark forest. Good. And I see a pale forest as well. A pale garden. I actually remember what the biome's called. Alright. Nice, nice. Okay. We only need 4 saplings. We don't need to chop down an overwhelming amount of trees. We just want to be able to bring back some of the forest. For that we will need to cut down a couple trees, most likely to get that amount of saplings. Especially since they're all attached. Okay. Just stripping a little bit of the wood while we go. I actually really dislike having torches in my offhand. It's kind of annoying. We don't need to strip all the wood, but some of it will help. Especially since we can kind of strip the wood as we go, fortunately. Alright, we might need to cut down this tree to let the leaves decay. And we're going to cut down this one as well. That should provide us with plenty of wood. And hopefully enough saplings to be able to grow our own trees back home. Alright, almost there. this birch as well, just in case that's holding up any leaf decay. Alright. Those are largely disconnected. It might be worth cutting down this tree as well, because it would be stopping a lot of all of these leaves from decaying. Let's actually get a lot of this tree. Stripped wood is going to go towards making the shelves that we need for our window shutters. Alright. It is getting dark. I don't really want to kill the sheep if I don't need to. Is there any iron? Do I see any iron? Yes. Okay. Look, as much as that we do need to kill those cows, because unfortunately there's no way for us to get their leather without it, we will, you know, try and play a pacifist route as much as possible. I don't want to go around mindlessly slaughtering the local wildlife if I can help it. My goodness. Big iron vein. Okay, let's get some more cobblestone so I can build out of here. Alright. Fortunately, we have plenty of wood on us. I am struggling. Plenty of wood on us right now. And let's get some iron. Alright, what are we looking at with saplings? Okay, we have 7 saplings so far. Hopefully we get one more and that will allow us to get 2 trees started. Alright, and this will allow us to shear you. Are you the only sheep? Are you literally the only sheep here? There's no way. Okay. Well, that's my... No, never mind, over here. Okay, cool. We share everything. Never know when you could do with more wool. Did we seriously only get 7 wool from 5 sheep? It feels like unlucky. Some of that Minecraft music started. Let's get to sleep. Alright. Okay. I don't want to turn the gain up on my microphone too much. So we'll leave it at that. And hopefully the sound comes out well in post. So we do have a pale garden up here as well. We have 10 saplings for the dark oak, which I believe is plenty, especially since we got a lot of wood to begin with when cutting it down. We're not going to get any of the pale wood because I don't personally see much use for it in my builds. I'm not that good with a lighter color palette. So we're just gonna leave it as is. The creaking is kind of creepy. It's a very small pale garden. Alright. I just wanted to get onto the top of this plateau so I could see around it. We've really not run into any cows. I refuse to kill donkeys. Oh, there's cows down here. Good timing. Ooh, a little snowy biome over there. I'm very sorry for what's about to happen. Two leather. Yikes. Leather drops aren't very common. Alright. Oh, sorry for those sheep that just had to witness something awful. I wonder what happened to the music. The music kind of started coming in, but it's disappeared on us. It's elusive. We are kind of running a little bit further away from my target of just heading in the one direction. But I'm fairly vaguely aware of where we are. So we should be able to find our way back. I'm kind of upset that this map ID didn't work. It feels like this is really zoomed in comparison to what it was before. Okay, we got a savanna over there. We are at least discovering a bunch of new... Oh, little house. Bunch of new biomes. Is that a beach or is that... Oh, it is a beach. Okay, I got excited. I thought it was cactus. Alright. I thought it was a desert, I should say. I didn't think it was the biome of cactus. Okay. We have a fourth goal that has been added. I really need to stop doing that. A fourth goal which has been added to the list. Okay. Alright. Was that a baby salmon? Oh no, I dropped something, it's fine. It was just a relatively small one. I'm sure it was within the catch limit, the legal catch limit. If you guys don't tell anyone, I won't. Can I actually get some black wool? Thank you. Oh, sorry. It's so jarring when you can see the color of the wool as well. Kind of really makes it obvious that you've just stripped him naked. Alright. Now we must complete our fourth goal. Or I guess our second goal that we're completing. In this sense. Out of the four that we have. Yeah, you get it. Oh, there's cows. I didn't even notice the cows. Okay. Here we go. Be quiet. Oh, we did it. We did it. Okay. Let's see if we can get the other one. See if we can get the other one. Come here. I was unworthy. I'm sorry, master. I was unworthy of being your owner. Sorry, buddy. I mean, you're kind of in the way. Like that's not on me for sure. Okay. That cat has chosen its destiny. There's another one. Thought I should have known that was happening. That cat has chosen his destiny. We shall set off with Caternius on a journey. We are best friends. We only need each other. Actually, is the sound of the cat gonna get annoying? Let's turn it down a little bit. There you go. But maybe even a little bit more. You guys let me know whether or not the sound of that cat's gonna get annoying. I don't want everyone like slowly turning around to look for their cats, thinking it's them in the distance. Interesting noise. But yes, this little guy will be forever called Caternius. He's a royal member of the Caternius family. Okay, we're gonna try and do a bit of a wide hook and move this way. Try and find new biomes and then go back to the house. I think we probably only traveled maybe at tops 800 blocks. So it shouldn't take that long to kind of look back around. The world gen in this world is crazy. Oh, there is a ruined portal. Let's go over there and see if there's any loot. Alright. I don't know if the cat is achieving to be louder than all the other friendly mobs that we walk by, but it is achieving it. Hey, buddy. Okay. This is a really weird gen for like sandstone. Okay. I think we already have another portal, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh. Jungle might get us bamboo. I think we have to. I didn't want to head too further away in base and get proper lost, but I think that might be the goal. And of course, we'll kill these cows while we're here. This one was trying to get away. I swim around unseen. It is wild that out of all the cows that we've killed, we've gotten 8 leather so far. That is an incredibly low drop rate. Fortunately, criticalling these guys is a one-hit kill. Not a single leather. 33 meat, 8 leather. Out of those 3 cows, they didn't drop a single leather between them. It's wild. I haven't seen a swamp in a really long time. A swamp still a thing in Minecraft? I mean, surely, why would they remove an entire biome? I should feel like I've seen a swamp in like months of playing this game. Oh, melons. Oh, bamboo, there we go. Okay, we are getting everything we need, which is good. I didn't even realize I wanted melons until right now. Okay, that should be enough melons to be able to start growing our own back home. Get our bed out. And we'll sleep under the stars with our kitty. Kitty's cuddling me. Oh, what a good Caternius. Okay. You know what? Every single thing was worth it. It was worth it in Caternius. Not that I ever doubted, but... Alright, Fortunately, the drop rate on those were a lot better. Okay, so we've gotten bamboo, melons, cat, and dark oak saplings. I feel like the only thing left was cactus, right? Finding a desert? Yeah, I believe that's it. So we're actually doing a much larger kind of hook around than I thought we were going to be doing. We are going to have to start kind of closing in now, heading in this direction as we get around this mountain. If we find a desert, that would just be icing on top, you know what I mean? Over there too. Okay. Oh, there is a swamp. Okay. Swamps are still in the game. That's good. I seriously think this is the first swamp I've seen in any of my Minecraft worlds in so long. Alright. More cows over there. We're just gonna try and get as much leather. Oh, leather was the other thing, the fourth thing. Thought I was missing one. Try and get as much leather as possible. Dude, those bees were full of pollen, my goodness. They were pollinated like crazy. Oh, it's a desert. It is not a desert. I got excited. It's just a beach. It's just a regular beach, unfortunately. Well, let's get some, multicolored wool. There's a lot of it. That's okay. I think we can make the other wool kind of easily. We should have got cocoa beans and jungle wood. It's not too late. It's not too late. We're right next to one. Let's go back. Can I get rid of anything? I can get rid of that stuff. I don't need that. Let's go back and get some cocoa beans and jungle wood. That'll allow us to make brown dye if we need it. Let's actually get some white wool as well while we're here. Okay. Alright, we'll get ourselves a sapling as well. Okay, and then let's get ourselves some cocoa beans. Which there seem to be literally none of anywhere. Interesting. Oh, here we go. A singular cocoa bean. I didn't realize they were so rare spawning these days. Okay. There's only one cocoa bean in this entire jungle. Unless I've walked past it. I see. Yeah, very cool. Right, I'm trying to get some height here. Nah, just savannah. I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe... Oh, there it is. There's the hiding. Or maybe if a wandering trader comes through, we check for cactus right before we silence him. Alright, let's head back to the edge of the jungle and see if the tree has dropped us any saplings. We do have some free inventory space, which is good. Ow. I was hoping to be able to grab onto the vines, but it didn't work out for me. Alright, we just need... Kitty. Okay. There we go, jungle sapling. Alright. From that we can make a bunch more trees. So that's cool. Let's Cute how there's a little jungle tree all by itself over there. See where the green grass is a lot more vibrant in places? So the jungle biome kind of is like overlaid over a little bit. Very interesting world gen. That's upsetting. You just have to be standing on top of that. I hope to get him before he regenerated as well. Alright, let's continue our journey home while keeping an eye out for cows in order to endlessly slaughter. Fortunately, we do have... Are those like really nice sounds of like the sand like blowing around? If so, that's a really nice touch. I gotta give it to him, you know? Multi-billion-dollar company. They added some nice sounds to the game. Alright. I'm not recognizing anything so far, but we have gone quite a far afield. So it might be a couple hundred blocks until we see anything we kind of recognize. Hey, piggies. So I'm kind of looking A for the plains biome with the large mound with a couple cherry trees. 2, we're looking for cherry biomes in general because that should lead us pretty there. And C, I feel like I changed from A to numbers to letters there. And C, we're looking for the burning villager tower. Those will all be really, really good signifiers of where home is. I mean, you know, also we're just looking for a huge house on the top of a hill. That would also be a really good signifier. Alright. Okay. Can the music come back, please? Alright. Ooh, big portal. Okay. I feel like I'm very narrowly spotting these things. Literally could not be less interested in any of that. Alright. Okay, we got some big mountains coming into view here. I guess our house is on mountains that don't necessarily have cherry biomes. The cherry blossoms are on the other adjacent hills. I guess a good signifier as well as whether or not that bit of map there kind of feels like, oh, I always walk straight past you guys without noticing. I bet they'll like stay as still as possible so he doesn't notice. This one's gonna run off. But there's no escape. Okay, we got some cherry biome over there. Ooh, pumpkins. Alright. It's kind of difficult to tell whether or not these are ones that I recognize or not. So I guess we'll head in here. I mean, it could be the case that I've headed far enough back in this direction that we're kind of on the same path we were on before. And now we're heading directly back. That seems plausible in my tiny brain. I guess we should probably get up on one of these mountains so we can kind of have a look around and see a really nice valley headed between these two mountains here. It's gonna get up on a bit of a bit so we can see where we are. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I hate to admit it, guys. I think we might be a little bit lost. Yeah, I really do hate to admit it, but alas, I think we might be a little bit lost here. You go ahead and once again sleep under the stars. Kitty. Oh, you brought me a lucky rabbit's foot. I'm going to treasure this for the rest of my life. You know what? I'm going to put it in my other hand. There, we're going to hold that. It's going to be my treasure now. I didn't really want to use... I think I know maybe where we are. I believe I remember seeing in the far off distance that hut, and I pointed it out and said there's a town over there, and then I ignored it. I think that might be the case. I like how I looked at the coordinates as if I had any idea what the coordinates for home were. It's okay, we'll find our way back. Believe in me. Believe in me. Alright. If my brain is correct, which it rarely is, I strongly believe I think maybe that direction. Maybe. Have we been in more than one? Did we go into that town over there? I don't remember being in that town. That's kind of the only way we would have seen that hut, so I think I might be a little bit off. But I don't think I have room to be able to second guess myself here. I remember seeing that hut. I really do. I don't remember being in that town though. Ow. Mainly because I saw a blacksmith over there, and if I went through that town, I feel like I would have gone in there, you know? Was that a lonesome cow? You know what? I'm gonna trust my gut here. I'm gonna trust my gut. It's never led me wrong before. I think it's led me wrong. I don't recognize any of this. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely not been in this town before. I guess we'll go check the blacksmith while we're here. Where would I have seen that hut? That was possibly the worst blacksmith I've ever gone in. Yeah, I don't remember these tiger biomes either. Ooh. Guys, I think we might be a little bit lost here. But hey, we got Minecraft music going, so what does it matter? At the end of the day, what does it matter? I'm gonna trust my gut a second time and go in this direction and hope for the best. Oh, there's cows. Do I care? No, I don't care enough to swim back over. Let's get to this top of the hill here and kind of have a look around. And see if we see anything. My goodness, 4 hits? Jeez. That was one strong cow. Okay. Alright. Let's get to the top of here. And let's do something that hopefully won't cook my computer. We recognize something within 64 chunks. We might have to go to the other side of this hill to look the other way, but we'll keep letting this load. I don't think we're coming from that direction. It is loading in very slowly. I don't remember that town. It is west that we need to head. It looks like there's a little town on top of that hill there. Let's go this way and let's see if we recognize anything on the other side of this hill. Because it could be that we've gone a little bit too far north. Yeah, north. A little bit of lag, but that's alright. We did, I see it. We went much too far north, and that's where we got our spruce from. That's actually a gorgeous view, by the way. Can I just say, that is genuinely a beautiful view. We don't actually have shaders on today, because shaders was lagging out my game before. But you know what? Let's go ahead and test this computer one last time. Let's hopefully not break it, but... Ooh. There we go. And let's let this world unfold in front of us. My God, man. That, I believe, is going to be my new, like, desktop wallpaper. Not even kidding. That is just the beauty in which a pixelated game can create is wild. And just seeing it, like, expand even further in the distance with even more detail is wild. You see a whole nother mountain rendering in the background there. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if a lot of these chunks are probably loading for the first time and another mountain loading in on the right of the screen there. Wow. Genuinely just wow. I'm just honestly astounded. There you go, we'll take a screenshot. It did take a screenshot. What a time set. Not night. Oh, dude. Well, I know what the thumbnail is. Oh, man. Okay. Yo, Cadonius. As good as the view is, as good as the view is, it's time for us to go home. Oh, we almost fell. Let's go ahead and, as beautiful as that amount of chunks is, it does require a lot of RAM to upkeep that amount. Hey, kitty. Dude, what a cutie, man. Yeah, I got a little feather. I need a crafting table. Yo. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the cactus, which was more of an addition, honestly. I think next time we can head out in the west direction. I think we've explored far enough in the east, at least until we end up getting elytras, which we do plan on doing. I've been thinking about for a long time whether or not I'm going to combat the Ender Dragon and stuff, and I have decided that, you know, for the most part we will. We'll only do it on easy mode. So it's not obviously like it's been a hardcore life and death game here. But yeah, we'll combat the dragon and stuff. So we do need to continue looking into getting fortune and some enchantments and stuff like that for our weaponry. I do still like the idea of doing it the old-fashioned way of enchanting to get our stuff rather than villagers, mainly because villagers are just loud. Annoying. Ah, there we go. Home sweet home. We have to add a chimney to the roof. And honestly inside as well. I think that'd be a very nice addition. And maybe even a window in the loft. Like a window right there in the loft might be nice. Yeah, golden field, everything's grown now, so that looks really, really nice. It'll look even nicer once it's like all sprawling down here as well. I think next episode might be another farm episode. It always takes so long to get that stuff set up. Hello bees, very good to see you. Alright. Having a look as to what is in there. That is exactly what I was looking for. Do I have an anvil actually? I don't know if I do. Let me go check the shack real quick. not. I do have 2 diamonds in here though, so I better remember that. Right, just double checking, making sure. What's in the furnace? Gold. I can stay there for now. Where's the kitty? Oh, he's chilling up here. Okay. Alright, let's put that down there. Okay, 3. Alright. Alright. Cat, Neus. Caterneus. Caterneus. You are one of the family. W. Caterneus, man. W. Caterneus. And as I said, I'm going to treasure the gifts in which have been given to me by our little kitty for the rest of my life. The first gift and the second. You are a gift. Would you like to come with me? Let's make sure we close the front door. Alright. Fortunately, we have made it back to our humble abode and we were able to bring the gifts in which we have garnered. Fortunately, we'll be able to get a couple more bookshelves, see if we can get our fortune enchantment. But we made it back in one piece. And fortunately, by the gift of Minecraft, we have been given the gift of rain at the end of an episode once again. Really phenomenal timing. So this is where I'm going to leave this episode. Thank you very much for watching. It is a bit of a longer episode than we've been doing recently, and I have liked having the hour long to actually get some stuff done. So thank you very much for joining me on the journey. And I'm going to go ahead and, like we've done a couple times before, when rain has magically started the end, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with the rain for about 5 to 10 minutes, just so you can kind of chill out at the end of the episode. But fortunately, we can make use of our little pagoda here, and you guys hopefully will have a good rest of your day and a good rest. So thank you very much, everyone. Oh, he's safe. Okay. Good to see your day, everyone. Take it easy. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing and liking the video if you haven't. But alas, thank you for watching. Goodbye.